All the disrespect before you play, better button check. Button check.
What is up, Button Check family? Welcome back to yet again a beautiful day of checking these buttons, and we got dirty to the low.
I'm back.
Back once again, y'all. Chapters down below if you want to skip around. Make sure you check those out. And that sub button right there on the race to 30K. I'm sorry, 30K. On the race. I'm going backwards. On the race to 70K. Thank you guys so much for the love. Look, so much action happened over the weekend, so we got a lot to cover. This is literally just like phase one. We're not even getting to all the topics. We're not even getting close in this video. So a lot more to come, but check this out. We got a special treat from a special sponsor coming up because they've had our back so much. And we got some savings just for you guys. So we're gonna do that, then we're gonna check some buttons. Without further ado, let's go. And now it's time for them sponsored set of buttons that need to be checked. Give me a few seconds of your time because you already know, man. Into the AM, y'all. Into the AM is back. Once again, they've been sponsoring us quite some time. They've always had our back, and now they're back again because you guys have always had our back. Thank you so much, family, for helping the channel grow. So real quick, they have a back in stock sale. You get 10% off on top of the additional sale. So whatever sale they're already doing, you can get an additional sale or discount of 10% off using my promo code ButtonCheck. Link down below, definitely check it out. Use the promo code, or you could just go to intotheam.com/buttoncheck. So with that being said, the wait is finally over because their best-selling graphic tees, vintage tees, and relaxed button-ups are now back in stock. You don't have to wait anymore. Don't sleep on these because just like last time, they're gonna sell out. So be sure to check these out now and enjoy 10% off when you use my promo code. Packs of the week up to 60% off. So look at this. Normally it's $90, now $54. Normally $179, basically $180. Now it's only $90, and it goes on. This one's almost $270. Now it's only $109. So yeah, ridiculous savings going on right now. So there you have it. Big up one more time to Into the AM. Definitely check out the bundle sale. I recommend that. You can get them individuals as well, but the bundle sale right now is where it's at. You can even go to clearance, y'all. So there you have it. Either way you go, you're gonna get some deals. Definitely go to intotheam.com/buttoncheck or just use my promo code ButtonCheck. Big up one more time to Into the AM and you guys for making this possible. And now we got some buttons that need to be checked. Let's go. And now for the first set of Punk and Shanghai payout buttons that need to be checked. We're talking about money, money, money. Okay, so we all know that Shanghai just won Esports World Cup.
Amazing.
Right? $300,000, right? The payout was amazing. Woo! Now Punk just won EVO, which some are still debating which tournament is more important or even which tournament is harder, right? Because Punk had to. Now we all know you had nothing but killers at the EWC, but at EVO you had killers from all over the world, and you had 5,000 people that they had to go through. Like
you had randos.
Yeah,
you know how hard it is to fight against randos sometimes, bro.
So it's the debate, but so we're gonna get into it right here because Mike Ross actually posted this. I think it was just a couple days ago, right? Saying it's cool seeing both Punk and Shanghai, right, win two of the biggest Street Fighter tourneys of all time. Just wish Punk won more than $20 and a burrito after going through 5,000 men. Right down here, somebody says pause, and then he says, "Nah, press start." So so everybody's like, it's a joke as far as like the EVO payout.
Nah, I'm real, man, bro. Nah.
So you get a lot of that, and that also stems from, you remember the original post, because we've talked about this on Button Check, where after Punk was like, I just realized I made more money getting second at EVO, and that was back in like, what was that, 2017 or something like that?
Yeah, exactly.
With way less entrants than I did getting first in Street Fighter 6, I feel scammed, right? And then Big Bird says 12K for first and 6K for second is just so bad, right? And then it got cleared up later because they posted this right here. Some people were like, damn, Street Fighter got paid exactly what MK1 did, and MK1 had way less.
Wait, for real?
Yes, MK1 had way less entrants, right? So they were like, all right, that's bad. But then we know Rick, not Dirty Low, but we know Rick, the general manager of EVO, posted, and I'll put that on the screen. He posted saying that it must be a mistake because 12,000 is the bare minimum that you are promised. But because the game had so many entrants, you're gonna get some of
So
that.
it scales up.
It scales up,
Okay.
yeah.
And the payout should be bigger because it was the biggest ever been. They're holding in giant venues.
Right.
They're adding more worldwide locations, you know? Like, they
Yeah.
want to add more.
Yeah.
So, where's the money? Like, I feel like at this point, how big it is, being the biggest tournament of the year, trying to expand. You have EVO Japan. You want to go international.
Yeah.
Like, the money has... What's the point at this... If the money's not there...
Yeah.
What's the point in traveling, especially overseas, to just win an EVO title at this point? Like, it used to be prestigious because it was the biggest tournament there was, period.
Right.
But now you got Capcom Cup in the mix. You
Yep.
have EWC just straight killed it.
Killed it.
Looking forward to next year. Like, and so are many players. Many players just looked at that and be like, dude, next year,
Yeah.
to qualify for the EWC is going to be hardcore. Like, there's going to be so many people trying to get in it after how successful this was.
And that's the thing too, is like, yes, there is such a thing as prestige, and there is obviously who doesn't want to win EVO, right? But at the end of the day, money talks. And if you telling me I get $12,000 for winning the Super Bowl, like, come on, bro, miss me with that shit. I got to pay for my hotel, my flight, my travel, my training. Like, I got to do all of this, and you're gonna give me $12,000
Just for that?
It is what it is. There's a lot of debate with this. People are talking about doing some crowdfunding, because if we were to do that, because you've seen what certain people did with Matcherino, it was through the fucking roof.
Oh, yeah.
If EVO could do that, I mean, you are getting fucking bank, man. But I don't know how possible that is.
I don't understand why they haven't done that yet. Like, you know, hey, put $1 in the pot. You're watching EVO. You got all these streams. You want to make the pot bigger, you know, to make the tournament more interesting and definitely make it more exciting for the players to be like, oh, I really want to win this.
Yeah.
That's why EWC was so good.
To keep bragging about numbers,
Yeah.
and this is the record breaking and all that. At the end of the day, it means nothing if the numbers, our payouts are not growing.
Yep.
Nobody's going to give a shit, you know what I'm saying? Because all you're going to do is say, okay, so you're telling us we're going to be way more packed and crammed in, and the lines are going to be longer, and now we don't get the money? Like, what's really, what? The math ain't mathin', you know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's a discussion, that's a topic that the FGC is going to continue to talk about. How y'all feeling? Let us know. All right, now into the next setup. Big Bird questioning the Capcom Cup split. Buttons that need to be checked. So it's along them same lines, right? So Big Bird just posted this saying Capcom can split the prize pool of Capcom Cup in a much better way since there's more money, but unfortunately, they want that $1 million check picture.
Yeah.
It is pretty dope that they have that, but let's click on the EWC now. So we were just talking about like how Shanghai and a lot of people got paid good, right?
Yeah.
So look, first place, 300,000, right? Second place, 140.
Kawano, what's up?
And then third and fourth, 75. I mean, all the way to eighth, you got $45,000. All the way to fucking 12th, you got 20. Then you got 20, what's that, 12,500?
Yeah.
And then even fucking 24th,
7,500.
7,500. You got 5,000, man, just for being in the building.
Yeah,
basically.
These guys, remember, I got $5,000. Just, dude, go take that money, spend it in Saudi Arabia, get some fly gear. That is worth the trip at least.
Yeah, so that's why people are like, yo, this is where it's at. I did see some other comments where people are like, it could even be better.
Yep.
Now, and then other people were like, shut up and just be thankful
For
what we
real,
got,
man.
you know what I'm saying? So yeah, there's definitely some debate here. And then you see it right here. Other people are like, I mean, just questioning, saying 5K for placing 25th or 32nd. That's pretty good.
Pretty good, yeah.
So it's a lot, right? And then you go to others questioning the Capcom Cup split. Now, Nephew posted this a few days ago, talking about, I guess it's, because the last one was Capcom Cup X, I believe.
Yeah.
So this one is Capcom Cup 11. And then he posted the payout right here. So he says, the prize split is not so good, in my opinion.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and check it out right here. So you can see a total prize pool of 1,282,000, right? Available at the next CPT. First place is that cool $1 million. Shit. Second place instantly decreases to 100,000, but it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Third, 50,000. Fourth, 20,000, and then now you get to 5 to 6, 10,000. Now you go down tremendously, right?
Yeah.
So now if you're in 38th or 25th, you're only going home with like a little over 1,000. Compared to EWC, obviously the split for EWC. And obviously players want that other split because they know chances of getting first is very fucking hard, right? So they're like, I'd rather have more bang for my buck. Yeah. Just fucking, do it that way. What do you think as far as like the payout?
I mean, I feel like it could be a little more, like maybe 800,000 or $500,000 for first place. But the same token, man, Capcom Cup, they should be paying more, but I like the idea of like winner take all. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because that's been, I'm a little old school. We're old school FGC where you didn't make any money. And then like, dude, there'd be no pot split for top 8 players. It'd be 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So I'm from that generation. It's like, dude, I'm kind of used to this. It's kind of baked in. Yeah. So I would like to see it spread out, but at the same token, it's exciting to fight for $1 million. That's like, dude, I mean, to fight for $1 million, winner take all. Yeah. You've been playing all season. You got one tournament to win it all, to prove you're the best and change your life. I mean, come on.
I thought that's honestly, I thought that's what the EWC was. I thought first place was $1 million. You know what I'm saying?
But split.
Okay, here's the thing. I do get both sides, but I do think it's cool as fuck for that chick to say $1 million. I think that's cool as fuck, man. Yeah. Like, yes, 100%. I'm a fan of that, but I do understand the player's point, and they're like, it's, hey, spread that shit around. Yeah. We're still all getting great fucking money. And I think that makes sense. Yep. Yeah, at the end of the day. Big Bird adds here saying, and it doesn't look attractive for orgs to join in. Luckily, we have the EWC to give us the chance for more players to get picked up.
I don't think that's a valid point that it looks bad for advertisers, because trust me, it's going to be advertised like crazy. Capcom's one of the biggest gaming companies right now. Yeah. Okay, period. They're just killing it. Yeah. And this will be probably one of the biggest viewed tournaments of the year because there's $1 million on the line. So I think that point is moot, honestly.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, either way, hey, it's a good time to be FGC. It's a good time to be Street Fighter 6. Hopefully they can spread it out. If anything, I'm more focused on EVO getting the shit together with the money.
For real, man.
There has to be more. Now, we could talk overhead all day, and I get it. Yeah. I get it. The overhead on that shit must be insane. But also, with our numbers growing, fair needs to be fair. I see Broski commenting on this one saying, it's going to be cool when Capcom Cup 2028 rolls around and first place gets $1 million, second gets a t-shirt, and third and 48th owes Capcom money. Somebody underneath says, isn't that the point of motivation/anxiety of coming in second to push you to become the winner so you can get the top prize? Also, $100,000 could be life-changing money depending on the person, just my opinion. Broski says, sure, if you want to create an environment where dozens of world-class players give up on competing because it doesn't make financial sense to spend a year grinding their way into Capcom Cup to make top 8 and walk away with 1/6 of a minimum wage salary.
Listen, I get that point, but at the same time, like, this isn't like a legit job. You know, like, this is a hobby that people enjoy that they've made competitive. Okay? Like, and esports, yes, other industries have way more money payouts in other leagues and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, like, no one's forcing them to work. Like, if you want to make more money doing this, then you should go do something else. You know, you do this partly because of the passion of it, because you love it. Now, I think you deserve to get paid. But to say that argument, it's like, well, it's just like working a minimum wage job. It's like, dude, you've never worked a minimum wage job. Like, if you did, no, that sucks and this is way better. Period. And if you're lucky enough to be a pro, because you know how many players want to be pros, if you're lucky enough to be able to have the opportunity and the skills to make money at it, like, yes, push for more money, but don't hate and don't be like, well, it's not worth it. Because you know what? It is going to be worth it to someone. Just because one player drops off, there are many more that are just willing and able to succeed and show off their skills. And it's not going to change much, saying that argument at all. I think you may not agree, but this is how I feel about it, dude. Like,
I actually do, and once again, take it with a grain of salt because I'm not the pro player sacrificing my life to play. So I feel like it's easier for us as spectators to say this because we're not the one going after the money. So I could totally see if I was in Big Bird's shoes and them that I might be like, hey, adjust this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I want some of the money, obviously. But as a spectator, it's kind of cool that at least one of the tournaments has that $1 million check. You know what I'm saying? I think that's cool as hell. I do. I think that's cool as hell, man. Like when we were able to say we got the first millionaire in the FGC, that was just a cool thing to say, right? Like, I mean, who doesn't? That's fucking cool, you know?
Yeah.
And Capcom's doing it again.
But is it cool?
It's cool. It's $1 million cool, you know what I'm saying? But either way, that's the debate right now. How y'all feeling? Let us know. There it is, ladies and gents. Definitely let us know how you are feeling. Thank you guys for the amazing love.
Yeah.
And as always, it is Tuesday, the most glorious day of the week for that HT. Let's go.
Let's go by and get down real slick, man. I hope the kids hang around. It's funny.
All right, so now to end it on that HT flavor, we got some cosplay. This is, I'm interested to see what Rick hasn't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it yet.
You know, it just kind of went my way. So
Is this a thing now on Recording Tuesday? Because every Recording Tuesday lately I've been on.
You know, that's crazy because we went 2 weeks with not even having the HT.
Yeah.
So I started thinking like, oh shit, we haven't had one in 2 weeks. So I told him, hey, let's do a live stream. So we did a live stream for HT. Now we've hit the last 3.
Yeah.
So, but people, I've read the comments. They say Dirty Low should be on the HT.
It's time to bring the scale up. The 1 to low scale. Let's go.
The 1 to low. Okay, so we got somebody by the name of Jess Foxy. Ooh. I'll put their information down below so you can check them out. So you got the profile right here. Nice. Obviously, she does some cosplays and whatnot. So I haven't seen them all. But the one that I was tagged in right here is none other than Kim Possible. So tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about the Kim Possible from one to low. Is that? Oh, there's some other ones I guess right here. But anyway, let's go back to the Kim Possible. Okay.
Let's say
Kim Possible
on a scale of 1 to low. On the scale on the real.
On the real, on a scale of 1
now
to low.
this ain't knocking the woman's looks,
right? Or the other cosplayers.
Yeah, or her other cosplays.
Just this one,
because she is a pretty woman. Let's be real. But cosplay standpoint, Kim Possible.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a 4.
On a scale of 1 to low.
On a scale of 1 to low, it's a 4. Not because it's not sexy.
Okay.
Because it's so easy to do.
Oh.
And she just put on just a shirt she would wear out today. She's like, you know what? I'm going out today. I want to look good. Let me wear my shirt that shows off my belly. Oh, I look like Kim Possible.
But isn't that? But what?
But
isn't that what Kim Possible wears?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's lazy. I'm saying there's no thought. Good cosplay has thought and effort and costumes, and people made the clothes themselves, and they try to make it authentic as possible, and it looks good. She's just like, I'm gonna take it. Oh, I look like Kim Possible today. That's what I feel.
Okay, but now I know for a fact you are a huge fan of Jessica Rabbit.
Damn right.
Who wasn't when they were a kid, right?
Yeah, right.
That damn animation changed a lot of young boys' lives.
That was the first time I was like, sex? What? Like, that literally.
It was crazy.
Opened me up, like just opened that third eye chakra going on, bro. I'm like,
Roger Rabbit.
Women? What?
So we got it right here. I'm gonna put it on the screen. Bam.
Boom. That's a low. That's a 10, bro.
That's a low 10. That's a 10 low.
Look. She had to go out of her way to buy that dress, find the matching colors, right? Got the wig on proper. Now, I will give it, the gloves, it could be a little better. But overall, I look at this, I'm like, Jessica Rabbit. I didn't look at that other girl and be like, oh, look, it's Kim Possible. It looked like, oh, look, there's a pretty girl going out to lunch today.
Yeah.
Like this, I'm like, oh, Jessica Rabbit, oh my God. This is cornier.
Could the argument also be made, though, that you're just so much of a bigger fan of Jessica Rabbit than you are of Kim Possible?
No.
Jessica Rabbit is way sexier than Kim Possible.
Well, let's pick a different character. Again, she just woke up and took a picture and then went to lunch.
I get it. But they're both wearing red wigs, right?
Yeah.
For the most part.
But there's more effort in this. There just is. There just is. You can tell.
I think I see the efforts you was talking about.
Yeah.
I think I see the 2 efforts that you was talking about.
2 efforts indeed.
So anyway, what are y'all? Which cosplay y'all going with? The Kim Possible, the Jessica Rabbit? Let us know. And there it is one more time. Thank you guys for the amazing love. We will see you soon. If not tomorrow, definitely the next day. And as always, I don't know what it is, but I know it's about to get better. I love y'all forever. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
But also, with our numbers growing, fair needs to be fair.
Exactly.
There has to be some more fucking money in there.
Rick, you're ruining it for Ricks. You're ruining it for all Ricks, bro. I'm trying to look good, trying to talk about how EVO is the most prestigious tournament, and you ain't paying squat? Damn. Were you trying to get some illegals in there to work for cheaper? Huh? We're going to get, like, all illegal players? Huh? Is that what's going to happen? I don't get it. Why are you going? What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm just putting up a fair point about how we need to be paid for the solid work we're doing. We're Americans. Says a guy who works with illegals.